Welcome to the channel US30 Masters. We'll be analyzing what will be happening today. I think today is the 5th of May, it's a Monday. So just getting the overall direction and a proper entry. So you can check my previous results, which these are signals also that I send in my community group in US30 Masters. If you want to join the group, see the signals being sent, the entries, you can join the group on the link below. There's a link below the description just to join the group. As you can see, we've been performing very well this past few weeks, months. So last week, which is something that rarely happens, but we won all our trades. As you can see, this was Friday, this was Thursday, a win. This was Wednesday, a win. This was Tuesday, a win. And this was Monday, a win. So all the trades did very well. So, and when you win consistently, you must expect a loss coming. So make sure that your SL, all those stuff are intact, are properly done. So for today, we're just gonna be expecting the direction. I won't be wasting a lot of your time. So the entries for today, I saw that we created a higher high, there, and market immediately when it started, it failed to go high. So already we're seeing that the market is already losing momentum in going higher and higher. So we might be expecting sells. So now we just have to find a good place to enter the sells. So we see that market here broke the higher low that was created already, symbolizing that hey, I'm changing direction now. I'm going for sells. And it did push very low because it also broke the previous lower low here. It broke the previous lower low, and it even went for this lower low, even broke that lower low, showing market structure. Hey, it's saying I wanna drop. But we see that here it kinda seems like it wants to push higher, because you see that market did give us a slight consolidation at that area, but immediately after that it started to push just a little bit higher, creating a break in market structure, showing that we could be expecting buys. Because we see that market did go lower here, but we see that market came back to that area, but it failed to break it. I won't consider this a break. It's not that clear. It's too small to consider it a break. So currently market seems like it wants to push higher. Maybe it wants to come back and fill that area there. But how do we know that it's gonna go to that area there? So how we can know is that already we saw it broke, but it only broke once, market structure going to upside. So we wanted to break again. So if we can see market coming to break this high there, it tried, as you can see, we did try here to break, but it failed. Tried. If we could have broken there, I could have said, hey guys, we could be looking for some good buys. But we see that it did go high, but it failed to break, and then it went down again, breaking market structure, saying we're still in confusion. So what we're waiting at the moment, we're either waiting for market to break above there. So if market can break above this area there, when market comes back here again, we're gonna look for buys, and then the buys we're just gonna go back to the high or back to this gap there. But if we, as we are looking at the market and we see that market fails, it fails to break this high, it just maybe comes back just again, and then just creating a triple bottom, then it comes, we're gonna wait for it to break this trend here. So once we break that trend, we're just gonna wait for a retest, and then we're gonna go for the sells. The sell's gonna be long, I'm sorry. This sell might be a very long sell, taking us down back to the 40,000, back here. Can be a very long sell if it does manage to sell, which is close to 400 pips. That's a lot of pips. So at the moment, that's something that we are currently waiting for. So I'm not 100% sure with the direction yet, as I say, but all I can say is wait for market. So if market fails to break there, wait for it to break the trend. Then we're going to catch the retest to the downside. But if market does manage to break, giving us a high, a clear break, when the clear break, that's when we're going to use this area for buys. Same area for buys if we break, and then same area if we fail. If we fail, using the same area for sells. So that's the thought of the day. That's the thought of the day. And I don't want to complicate things. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for watching.